Oh, hello everyone. Just going live to test out Prism. Yeah, Prism. I finally loaded the damn thing onto my phone. Oh, let me rephrase it. Finally connected to my YouTube. But I'm already having problems because I set up a thumbnail for this test and it didn't want to connect. So that's already a bad start. But I wanted to give this a shot and see how it works. Tony, I finally got Prism to accept my YouTube channel. I don't know why it took this long, but it finally connected. So I wanted to try it out. Alex Miller, hey, Drizzy Mike. So I wanted to give it a shot. I know I like the YouTube app. I like the simplicity of it, but I don't like the 720. So I want to give this a shot, see what it's like. But I know, and I know Walt has been trying it out too, that and Streamlabs, because he's getting fed up too with YouTube app and the quality. But the thing is, and like I told him, and I know everybody that uses Prism, it spot lags. Every once in a while, it just disappears, comes back 10 seconds later, 2 seconds later. I mean, it is what it is. But the quality is so much better. Hey Andy, what's going on? Awesome, doing everything from the app is a chore. Yeah. But like I said just now, before I left the house, I set up a thumbnail just for the test. I was actually in the car doing it on the way here. And I tried to connect to it just now and it wouldn't let me. So, I don't know. I'm down here, basically in my, not hometown, but where I was born, right next door. I'm walking around. I didn't know this was all completed yet. Freedom is not free. Medal of Honor. So here they built a replica memorial wall. Iwo Jima monument down there. That's been there for a few years now. So I don't know. How's the quality? I know the quality should be good because I'm in 1080. I should be in 1080p. Let me see. I don't want that. This is, nope, don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Pressing buttons, just pressing buttons. No, that's the chat. I like the chat. No, I don't want to add emojis or anything. No. Why would I want to add emojis? So I'm trying to play with the bit rate. I know Walt said I know Streamlabs you can play with it. Hey Dennis, what's going on, buddy? But I guess with Prism you can't. Huh. But you can before you start the stream. So if I wanted to lower this to 720, I can't do it. Unless there's a pull down. No, that's not a pull down there. No, that's my chat. That's my chat. If I scroll this way, that just scrolls the... Oh, here we go. Try adding media file sources to your camera. No. No. Media, no. Text, no. Widgets, no. Huh. Well, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Just testing here. Just testing the new app. It's not new. I mean, a lot of people use Prism. It's new to me. Been trying to download it. I didn't realize this was done already. This is beautiful. How has this not been on social media yet, or even in the newspaper here, that this is done? I don't get it. I'll be honest, Carlos, I need to start looking deeper into the app. I've never needed to adjust on the fly with Prism. The signal at Cedar Point is really strong. Yeah, well, I'm concerned with Disney. Like, you know, you start going into certain rides and you know, we know where some of the lag is. I mean, we're not dumb. We've seen Josh stream for a long time, and Jeff and Walt, and you know, and myself, you know where the Adams Land. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, a lot of people use Prism. They don't tell you they're using Prism, but a lot of people use Prism. Some people just say, oh, what an awful job with this monument, guys. I mean, seriously, could have cut this foam off. Oh, this is beautiful, what they did here. Yeah, a lot of people use Prism. They just don't tell you they do. But yeah, you should. Streamlabs, you're able on the fly to switch bit rates. And I wish Prism, I guess I would have to look deeper into it, but I mean, so far I'm 6 minutes in. Has it spot lag any? Has it, yeah, if anybody knows what I mean about spot lag, it's just, you know, it's a 1 to 2 second lag. It comes right back. I'm actually in Fall River, Massachusetts, where I was born and raised, and you know, the border city to where I live now. But I'll show you a little bit after. This has been in the works for a while, but there's been no announcement yet of the wall being completed, and it's finished. And it's a shame that nobody, I don't think anybody knows it's done. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it. I can see it focusing here and there. Okay. So it's focusing. All right. See, I believe I have this at 1080. No, don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that. If you see it disappearing or something, Brian Ascot fan, welcome in. Hey, Chris, Disney Bagel, what's going on? I'm scrolling and I'm seeing any buttons. Mic is on, camera's on. Flip front, no, I don't want to flip cameras. Camera Pro, save video after streaming, no, don't want any of that. How do I zoom? I'm also using a new gimbal. Well, just second time I'm using this gimbal. Now, do you zoom in the same way you would with YouTube? Yes, it's with the finger. And it's very sensitive. Wow, it's very sensitive. Okay. Yeah, Adam, I'm testing the Prism app. I tried downloading it a couple of months ago, and for some reason, every time I try to hook to my YouTube channel with it, it couldn't find my YouTube channel. It just wouldn't. My phone was just being stupid with it, or the app was. So I was laying in bed, just hanging out, laying in bed just now and a little while ago, and I'm like, let me try to download it again. And it downloaded, it found my channel. So I hooked it all up. So I told my wife, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll go for a ride anyways. I'm gonna go for a ride and stream a little bit. Walt Mouse Talk has been trying this app out too in Streamlabs. You know, because YouTube app, again, simplicity, it's awesome, I love it. But the quality, the 720 is just brutal sometimes. You go into certain places and it gets all blurry and pixelated. It takes a little bit to get back. You got to refresh. I've used Streamlabs before I had the 1,000 subs. Worked all right, you know, but wasn't a fan of trying to upload apps, not apps, thumbnails or anything to it. So I guess Prism, once you go in, you pick your uploaded thumbnail already, and you connect that way, which I just tried, and it didn't connect. So I'm gonna have to talk to Walt, somebody else about that. Did you try Streamlabs too, or just see? I've used Streamlabs before, Rod, yes. The sound is garbling. Is it really? Hey Dan, what's going on? For what it's worth, it looks clear and smooth, decent sound. All right. So the sound's not the greatest. I don't know if you're hearing wind. Well, there isn't much wind, so. John, Surfbomb, what's going on? Hey, Francisco. again, just giving it a shot. I mean, I'll go back later and watch my own replay. But let's see what it sounds like live. Sounds fine to you, Adam. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm also chewing gum, so, and you all know the way I talk. It doesn't all come out perfect. So this is my Centennial Park, Heritage State Park. This is where 4th of July fireworks happen and everything. They shoot them off the barge. If you can see down in the distance, down there is the big Mimi, the battleship I streamed from earlier this year. Lisa Zapiak, welcome in. A little windy. The Mickey Bunch, hello. Kelly, how are you? Nice stream earlier. Love talking food. Sorry I got in late, but work was a little busy. I had to take care of a couple other things. Today is Friday. Fall River's tribute to World War II veterans. So again, this monument's been here for a few years now. So I love the way Molly, let's close. Molly, welcome in. I mean, I love the way the chat looks and everything. If I can just figure out why it wouldn't load to the thumbnail I already had set up. It kept telling me that stream had expired already. But yeah, it was counting down, and now I gotta go in actually and delete it. So they were selling bricks too. Yeah, thanks everybody for popping in. I appreciate it. Well, I had it. I had a pinned comment on a stream this was supposed to upload to, about how I was just testing it. I gotta log this. I gotta fix this thing. See if I can zoom out a little bit more. World War II Memorial. Fall River, Mass. Fowler was a common feature. Yeah, see, I don't know. Again, with only being in Disney so long, for so many days, I do plan on streaming every day. I've said it. Just because it's the only chance I want to get to. Until, you know, we go down again or I go solo. So I want to see if I can just do it in better quality than a YouTube app. I apologize for the wind right now. Getting windy. Oh, Suzanne, I mean, on my end, it's going all right. A couple of good comments. Well, every comment's good, but you know what I mean. A couple of good insights from Adam, Rod, and others. Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. It's the World War I monument here to the Americans. So we'll go for a little walk. Like I said, let me know if it's spot lagging at all. If you know, if it's disappearing for a second or two or longer. I can't tell what I have for bars. I only have 2 bars. That's all I have is 2 bars. It's not like Jeff always checks at my bars. I don't have the greatest service where I am right now, which is shocking, but yeah, not the greatest service. Catherine, I'm just my hometown. Just trying out this new app. Again, new to me. It's not a new app. Prism's been around for a little bit. Just trying to see if it's going to be better for me in Disney. I know Walt Mouse Talk, like I said, has been trying it out. Try it out, 90-minute stream. But again, I know it has its issues. I know it does. I know it spot lags. But like he says, and it's a valid question, is a spot lag, which again, every so often it stops for a minute, not a minute, I'm sorry, a second or two. Is it better and have this 1080p, or is it better to have the 720 from YouTube and it doesn't lag as much? Well, I mean, we know where it lags, but I mean that spot lag where it's like at least I want to say 10 seconds worth of every 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Dad Bills, what's going on? John, Elena, welcome in. I already said hi to Surfbomb. Chris, just doing, testing Prism. Testing Prism. That's what we're doing. Testing Prism. Just trying to see if it's worth it. Suzanne just popped in. I'll go home and rewatch it. But I think the problem is when I rewatch it myself, it won't show me the spot lag. I guess it'll only show it live. Did I lock my doors? I did lock my doors. Okay. Nice little trail here. This trail comes all the way from down at the battleship. About 2.5 miles long. Nice little walking path. I'd like to, the only problem, Chris, too, I know you just popped in, but I guess I'll reach out to Walt from using it yesterday. Because he's the one that told me you can, and it showed me, the way Prism showed me was, it allowed me to pick what stream I wanted to use, which scheduled stream I wanted to use on YouTube. And I scheduled one before I left the house. I scheduled one at about a half hour ago. And when I got here and tried to connect to it, it wouldn't let me. It just wouldn't let me connect to it. So I don't know. I hate for that to happen. I have all the streams. I'd like to schedule all the streams, and I have them pretty much all scheduled already for Disney. And if I can't connect to them, then that's a problem. Well, it is and it isn't. You know, hey, whatever, surprise streams. I guess it's better than no streams. That's a lot of traffic on the way home. What the heck's going on? I guess it is 3 o'clock, right? 3:30. That makes sense. Captain Agron, what's going on? Call us that fencing makes me think you were walking outside the state prison. No, just the little power station here, power plant is the building itself. Here is hello to Rhonda. Thank you much. I'm sure I didn't miss anybody. I like the way the chat is. Very user friendly. So again, how's the quality? Is it holding up? Has it gotten blurry? Like YouTube app usually does. This is all condo units in here. Two of them. Inside here, all the way on the top floor and one on the 4th floor. 6th floor. 4th floor. I already forgot what floor. Also, that you have to create the stream on the same device that you will be using to stream, so you don't create the stream on your laptop. Kelly, right. I always create them on my phone. The phone I'm going to use. So, and that's what I did. I was driving here. I actually did it in the car. And it just was telling me that it wouldn't connect. Or the stream was not valid any longer. So, I just hoping that doesn't happen. Again, where I'm going. I'm not going to keep going. I'm going to turn around. Just because, well, I'm turning around. I don't feel like going all the way to the battleship. Quality looks good. I may be willing to appear on your streams in the parks with this quality. Thanks, Chris. So you're saying if I use YouTube, don't show Chris. Periwinkles? Some periwinkles. Well, yeah, there is some there. The video is clear. It's the wind playing havoc with the audio. Yeah, it's gotten a little breezier than where I first started. Good question, Lisa. What's Lisa's question? I missed Lisa's question. May I ask how much does these apps cost to use? Nothing. This app is free. Prism app is free, just like the YouTube app and the Streamlabs app for that matter. Streamlabs, you can pay an upgrade fee to stream in 4K. I think 1080 is free. I know this is free, so. And I could swear, I know I changed it to 1080 before I left, because it starts at 720. And I know I changed it, so. Like I was saying, I know a lot of people, a couple of people I know personally use this app. I won't mention names. They just won't tell you what they're using. But after watching so much, so many people, you learn certain things. And the way they stream, I know they're using Prism. I can tell you otherwise, but I know they are. They fenced it off, I guess. So it used to be a very old port here. You can see the old anchors. I mean, those anchors are. Let me zoom in. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, very sensitive zoom. It shouldn't. It bounces. But those anchors. I mean, those things have been there. God. Long, long time. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. The video is clear. Oh yeah, I already read that. It's amazingly clear. Yeah. I mean, it looks it on my phone too, but then again on YouTube app, it does as well. I mean, I look at it this way. Well, I got 4, I mean, again, to pull, just to check my service. I have every bar sitting at 5G as well. So, which I know in Disney, it's hard to find 5G. Like I was going to say, I mean, I'm going to try it down there in Disney. Worst case scenario, hey, I bounce right back to the YouTube app. It is what it is. Again, I'm only streaming down there for the experience of streaming, because you all know I love doing it. I'm enjoying myself right now. There's, according to this, 17 wonderful people here. Disney Dan is one of them. That wonderful Brit is here. And you all know, I've said it, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for that 42-cent revenue on a video. But yeah, I want to stream in Disney. I enjoy streaming in Disney. I'm going to. But hey, if this app doesn't work down there, then I jump into YouTube. It's the point of just doing it for a little bit, an hour or two. Having it there so I can go back and watch. I go back and watch the last trip. Every so often. Not the solo trip, but the last family trip. Go down and sit down and watch it for a little bit. It's fun to hear Ethan. I mean, yeah, it was only 18 months ago, but oh no, wow. I'm sorry, it was more than that. Oh no, it was a year ago. Wow, why was I thinking it was more than that? It was a year ago. I guess from just going in May, so it'll be a year in November. But you know, a year makes a big difference, and hearing Ethan there. And, you know, he likes to stream. Where is Carlos? Sorry, the phone can't chat. Hi, everyone. No problem, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Just testing the Prism app. My backyard science. Where are you, Carlos? At Disney World Free. I am in my hometown. my hometown. Yes, we all hope Dan's doing well. 43 cents, pretty good, right? Revenue on it now. Yeah, I can't wait to see your streams from the parks. Thanks, Dan, I appreciate it. I love streaming, I do. I love streaming from the house, but I will not deny that I love streaming out and about more. I've been dying to get back out, especially to try this gimbal. Not even the app, just the gimbal. It's new to me. So it'd be nice when we get down there to use it. But yeah, I enjoy just rambling, talking to you all, and doing this. But just like the last family trip, yeah, I did it twice a day, and I'll probably do it twice a day again, that morning coffee chat or whatever, and then the daily stream from the parks. But I don't take it away from the family vacation, because that's what I'm there for. I will never do that, and Suzanne knows that, and that's why I got away with so much last year. And I'll get away with it now. Even she's been talking about where I'm streaming, what I'm going to do. She's giving me suggestions on what to stream. So, nice waterfront. Yeah, it's all right. It's a river. It's a Taunton River. There's the Braga Bridge, and I don't know if you can see from a distance. Zoom in. There are folks here. That is the Battleship, Massachusetts. Over a little bit to the left, lots of Big Finger, is the Joseph P. Kennedy, and then there's a submarine there too. I streamed from there. I did a submarine. It's a lot of views on it. It keeps getting views like every week. There's like 40 to 50 views on it. Been shared a lot. But yeah, I don't take away from. I asked where you are streaming so I can escape and go shopping. No, you're lying. But again, I've never denied the fact that, yes, when I am Disney, I am going to stream. But I'm doing it more for me, just for the enjoyment of it. If anybody watches, great. If nobody watches, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, 43-cent revenue. I'm not doing it, you know, not a big channel. I'm not doing it for the hundreds and thousands. It ain't happening. It'll never happen. Carlos, you need to practice that pointing at things. Steve says you have to use 2 fingers to do it. I'm not a politician, so I don't need 2 fingers. There's the World War II monument again. And again, Suzanne, I know you just popped in, but the wall is done. And we have heard nothing about it in the news. But the monument, the Vietnam Wall, is done. I'll go back that way again, but I didn't see this monument here. This is new. I haven't been here in a while. And here we are with a state park, folks. Beautiful grass, right? I mean, well, it's grass. And then AstroTurf. What the hell is this? Why are we putting AstroTurf here? Does that make sense? You're in the middle of a state park. Grow the grass, folks. That's grass. Turf. Turf. Grass. Why? Why? Okay. I'm not going to rant about that right now, but it's donated by the Sinister family. Nice monument. If you can tell, one figure. That is a soldier saluting. That cutout. To recognize the sacrifice made by families who gave their sons or daughters for the freedom of America. Right? I don't want to get turf toe before I head over to Disney. Huh. Very nice monument here. Very nice. Someday, I'd love to see the original monument. And the original wall, too. Stan's been wanting to go see, wanting to go to DC, but I'm just stubborn. If I'm going to drive, I'm going to keep driving to Disney. The monument here. What is this? And the men and women who served the Vietnam War and later died as a result of the service, we honor them and remember their sacrifice. This is the committee that brought this monument here. That way. So again, quality holding up, folks. Sound. I've asked a few times, but nobody's answered me. But any spot lag? Have we had any pauses? Any 1-2 second pauses? Any skips? And I'm not talking about me skipping, because I'm not about to skip. Let me know. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful shot. Oh, if I knew how to work this gimbal better. Right? Now I gotta skip Rhonda. Yeah, no. I don't want to break anything before Disney. Seriously, there's only... Wow, Suzanne, if you're still listening, there is only 8 more work days. 8, that's it. One of them, unfortunately for me, is a double. Oh, here's a book. God, I hope nobody vandalizes this. But here's a book with everyone's name that's on this wall. Literally, it's a book. You can flip the pages. So you could, so you'd find a name in the book. This is anybody that's been to the original memorial. Do they have this there as well? Do they have this book where you can find a name in the book and then find a section of the wall? Again, I've never been, so, and I haven't been down here in a while, like, to the point that I didn't even notice was completed. Haven't seen any. Looks good to me. Thank you, Elon. I appreciate it. It's okay here. Andy, thank you. So I'm just wondering if anybody knows in DC if they have that. So, no, how's this here? Hello, Sandy. Welcome in. Sandy, I'm in my hometown. Just trying out a new app. We haven't eaten at Sunshine Seasons in the past, but last couple of trips we haven't found anything that the family liked. Who asked you about Sunshine Seasons? Oh, Dennis. Since you're not going to Garden Grill at Epcot, it's a lower level office and excellent value. Yeah, we've been there a couple of times. Couple of 3 times. Couple of 3-4 times. Oh, this seagull. What are you doing, man? Get off of me. We have a video of Ethan playing, they brought up all the kids and they did a parade at Sunshine Seasons. Try to say that 3 times quick. God, Suzanne, what was he? 4 at the time? Well, he's only 9. He's only 9. Listen to me, he's only 8. God, yeah, 4? I'm trying to do the math right now real quick. Pretty day, how cool. Wall of Veterans. Yes. It is. It's I mean, tomorrow's only supposed to be a high of 59, but it's about 76 right now. It is a beautiful day. It's I don't want to selfie me, and I don't know if I can go all the way down, but I'm in shorts. It is October 22nd, and I am in shorts. The house is an oven. It's pretty warm. So yeah, it's been beautiful out here. But it'll change. It'll all change real quick because it's New England. We'll go from this to 50s, and before you know it, a foot of snow. And I'm fine with that because I like the cold. You know what, Sandy? I'm glad you said that. I really am. Because I didn't realize that. Why all these flags, except for that one, which I am shocked they didn't lower that one. I couldn't fathom why all the flags I've seen at half mast. Now that's right. That is correct. It is, Suzanne. It really is. Considering we have never seen the original. I mean, you could tell. I mean, they could have, seriously, you can tell it wasn't put together the greatest. You still have some foam hanging out here. And this isn't pushed in all the way, but there's some right there too. But the lighting, I can imagine this at night with this lighting. You got Florida weather. It's been consistent, Dan. It really has. We had one day, I'm going to say about 3 weeks ago, it got down into the 50s. And I says, oh, all right, let's go pull out the pants. And that was it. It was like, okay, back to shorts. And even just recently, it's been in the 70s, just nonstop. I'm not complaining, but I do love the winter. I wouldn't mind the winter right now. Not the winter, but, you know, the fall weather. That, and I'm dying to pack. I can't pack because I got to keep my shorts out. Shirts, I got hundreds. Shirts already packed for Disney. Well, that's the best thing this city's ever done. You got cameras everywhere. Make sure this doesn't get vandalized. There's a set down there too. Nice. Tony's back. He was driving. All right, Tony. There's a book on this end too. Let's hope that doesn't get ruined. Gulf War, Global War on Terror. These are all locals. I zoomed all the way out. No, it was not. There you go. This weather's getting me ready for my trip. Y'all, I'll be honest with you, it's nicer here than, because I don't like it too hot. So, Dan, I'd rather have this weather. I'll take what you have right now. It's 50 and wet here. Yeah, it's going to be like that tomorrow, Tony. Kevin Keller, welcome in. We haven't had a frost in southern New Hampshire, maybe next week. And that's shocking, Kevin, isn't it, for New Hampshire? By now? That is very shocking. What's the only monument I have not shown? I believe that one. Just to show all the monuments. Disney Free, Tyler, what's going on? Amy, NGC Magic TV, welcome in. Anybody just popping in? Just testing Prism. See how it works here compared to what Walt's tested in Disney. People have said that it has not lagged at all. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good thing, but Korean War veterans. It is a good thing. I don't know. I mean, I'll try it down there in Disney. Definitely, I'm going to try it because I love this 1080. I love the way it looks. Jeff C, what's going on? Our caller said, just joined, man. I joined at the right time. The environment is so touching. Freedom is not free, correct? Amen, brother. Yeah, I mean, coming to an end, Jeff, unfortunately. You can rewind a little bit. I'm in Fall River, Massachusetts, again, where I was born and raised. Suzanne was born here too. I mean, we live in Tiverton, which is You all know you've heard me crack jokes about I can hit a golf ball into Florida from my yard. But this monument has been here for a few years now. 4, maybe 5. This was announced that they were building before COVID. And I get it, COVID slowed everything down. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, and I told Suzanne before I left the house, I'm gonna go see if they've done anything, because there's been no announcement of it being completed. And it's completed. I mean, it's done. It's beautiful. I'm glad I came over here, because I was just going to go to the battleships and walk around there, because there isn't much else to show you out here. But just, yeah. What I came out here was to just test this app and see how it, works. Finally got it to load. Not load. Let me rephrase that, because I told Walt the same thing. Even he was shocked when I said, you can load the app. It just wouldn't find my YouTube channel. So it's pointless. If you can't find Disney World free, how am I going to put up some streams? Yeah, our first frost happens beginning of October. I'm counting down to Disney 20 days. Kevin, good for you. We are, I've lost tracks. My wife's still in the chat. What we are, 8 days of work plus 2 weekends, 8, 9, 10. No, not even. So yeah, 11 days. 11 days, I think, away. We arrived the 5th. Well, maybe. Working on something. Might arrive a little earlier. Stay tuned to Tuesday's stream from the house. But where Prism can also take away a whole stream. Seen it done by other streamers. Sandy, yeah, I know a few other streamers. 13 days, my wife says. I know other streamers that have used this. I don't know. Like I said, Walt, I told Walt, because Walt is testing Streamlabs and Prism. And he has said, well, I'm sorry. I have told him what I have seen on other streams, and it was happening with his stream. And this is why I wanted to come out and try it. Granted, I'm in a very small area with good service, but it spot lags a lot. So second or two, it'll disappear. It'll come back. It's not a long lag, but it'll still happen in Disney no matter what. You're still gonna get those long lags if you go into that lagging area. If you go on Haunted Mansion, no matter, I don't give a crap what app you have, okay? I don't care if you're Resort TV 1, because it happens to them. You're going to lag. The difference is, and this is why Walt's testing it, and this is why I'm testing it, is YouTube app is 720. And if you go into a certain area, we've seen it with Jeff, we've seen it with Walt, you've seen it with me. You get to a certain area, it starts to get blurry. It starts to, yeah, it starts to get blurry, it starts to pixelate, and that's awful. It's 720. Now, this is 1080. Some of you have said the quality is really good. And that's what Walt wants. That's what I would like. I know Jeff and Angela would love it too. I don't know if they're gonna test Prism at all anytime. But, like I said a little earlier, but anybody just popping in now, I'm gonna try this down in Disney. I'm gonna try it in Disney, and you know what? Worst case scenario, you drop right back into the YouTube app. It don't matter. I'm down there for 8 days. I'm gonna stream 8 days. I'm gonna have fun streaming. I love doing it. But I'm gonna test it out down there. I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. If I have to start another stream real quick because it's acting up, then that's what I do. It's not a big deal. And worst case scenario, I stop streaming and I'm with my family and friends, and I'm gonna go have some fun. This is all, let me walk in this grass. As long as I don't step on any, ooh, this is really wet. Wow, yeah. Well, the water running down this hill. Let's plug it in and unplug the phone. I can't do that with my phone. It ends my stream every time. I make sure I'm only at about 80% and allow my gimbal to charge it and plug gimbal in. Huh. So if I was to plug in my phone, Tony, right now, it'll kill the stream. Is that what you're saying? Because if it is, let me know, because we'll try it. I won't end the stream until I get to my car, because I have my wire in there. I'll get in the car, I'll plug it in and see what happens. All right, I gotta stop walking on this. This is some heavy rough here. If I was playing golf on this crap, I'd be, wow. I was gonna walk around the end of it, but. Why does it seem like Prism is slightly faded? Is it? I don't see that on my end. You're on 780. I am on 1080. I am not on 720. It might, I can't promise, but my streaming, I mean my Samsung, it does. Sandy, are you asking if I'm on 1080? Because I am, yes. I set up 1080 before I started the stream. I understand the restarting. Had to restart 8 times one day at Cedar Point. That's how I learned about charging issue. All right. I've never had to charge Tony when I stream. I mean, my new iPhone, it holds pretty well, and I can guarantee a good 3 hours worth of streaming before I need to charge. And this new gimbal, I mean, what am I going already? 47 minutes, and I still have all my lights. So I don't see this thing dying anything less than 3 hours. And I won't stream anything more than 3 hours. So I'll be all right. You are only showing 720. Am I really? See, and this is the thing now. I know I set up 1080. And Charlie, I know you asked Walt yesterday. I should be able to change it on the fly. Now, it doesn't look blurry on my end at all, but I'm gonna try something. We're going to refresh. All right, at least transmission paused. At least the stream is still going. It doesn't give an option above 720. Really? Okay. I'm gonna sit here for a second and see. Oh, let me play with this app real quick. Tony, you've used it. Epcot Forever, welcome in. Thanks for popping in, guys. Again, just testing the Prism app on my phone and see what it does, but Tony, do you know if I can change on the fly? It's not showing me. Rhonda, and that's right. I get what you're saying, and I know I set it at 1080. Now, why it's not allowing you to change your settings to 1080, I don't know. Share more. No, I don't want to share. No, don't want to share. No, what is this? Live stream. Public. Suzanne, I don't know if you're watching, but I'm gonna take it, just walk by. Walking his puppy. The stream is created by Prism. Okay, not allowing me to do anything near. Okay. Okay. We're still live, right? Still live. Charlie, it was very simple. Once you get everything loaded, it was very simple. Like, I asked Walt yesterday about preloading scheduled streams. Now, what he says, you go into your YouTube app, you upload a stream, you schedule the stream, and then Prism will ask you what stream you want to use. It did that, but it didn't work for me. It worked for him. I know it did, because I with him yesterday, I saw the 30-minute notification. I set up the app. I'm sorry, I set up the schedule, and when I got here, it asked me to pick. I picked it, and it was telling me it was no longer available, that stream. I don't know why, but yet it was counting down to the beginning of it. So if you go back, if you go into my channel, there's a stream that says test, and it's got a picture of a truck or something. It's only showing options to 720. All right. But Charlie, it's just like the YouTube app, man. You click a button. Click a button, it said start, and it started. The chat is very friendly. It's right here, just like the YouTube app. What Tony said, you have to set before you go live. So you can't even play with the bit rate like you can with Streamlabs. So that's too bad. That is, but I miss Rhode Island this time of year. Says Epcot forever. Didn't know you were a Rhode Islander. Epcot forever. And welcome in. If anybody's new here, hey, I appreciate it. Go live from the house, you know, and live from Disney when we travel down. It's been a little more often, but you know, appreciate it if you consider sticking around. I hate technology issues, right? But again, Charlie, I don't live down there. I don't stream every week, so I really can care less. I'll be honest with you. I'm fine using the YouTube app, but I will admit that I would love to stream in 1080, just for the quality. And it's only, and I love everybody that watches. I'm not saying it's not for you guys, but I want to go back later and watch my stuff. I want to go back in a few years and show my granddaughter, hey, this was your funkle. Yes, I did say funkle, fun uncle. Ethan in Disney when he was 8, and look how clear it is and how nice it is. Or when Splash Mountain's gone and I have a great recording of it. I want it more for me. So if I can get an app that works for that week that I'm down there, awesome. If I don't, hey, it is what it is. I go use the YouTube app. You know, if I was going every week and doing this for the money, then I'm not saying anybody that goes every week is doing it for the money. I'm just saying if I was doing it for the money, then yeah, I'd get into all that technology stuff and try to figure out the greatest thing. But I'm not, man. It is what it is. Nikki in the vlog, welcome in. I call us. I've been in Rhode Island. It was beautiful. Yeah, Rhode Island's nice. Well, this is Massachusetts, believe it or not, folks. I mean, the border city of Rhode Island. But yes, we live in Rhode Island now. Debbie, welcome in. I appreciate, yes, when we want 1080, we have been using Streamlabs. Yeah, I use Streamlabs is right. But yeah, I don't know. I found myself lagging a lot more with Streamlabs than what I did with YouTube app. That I found, because the first trip, not the first trip, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, the solo trip was the first trip I had the YouTube app. That's right. But the family trip, everything was done on Streamlabs. And yeah, I mean, it looks great in 1080, but I struggled with it. I think you are doing a great job, Carlos. Thank you, Jeff. See, I appreciate it. I'm just sitting here. That's why everybody's disappearing. I'm going to head over to my car. I'm going to try what Tony said. I'm going to try plugging it in. You can save the video to your phone at the end. Yeah, I was just saying, I turned that, yeah, I did that. I set it up to save the video. Piece of advice: when you do the end clip and video is ending, the mic is live, don't ask me how I found out. Oh, well, Tony, I appreciate that advice. Because when I was trying to start the stream, I dropped a few F-bombs, and then I started wondering, was I even live, and should I have done that? So let's walk to the car. Let's walk to the car. Let's plug in and see if Tony says his ends when he plugs in. So let's see if that's the case. And then we'll just call it a day. I might try another one later on, or maybe tomorrow, only because I want to make sure that I can use my scheduled streams. So what I might do, I'm wondering if I couldn't use that one because I scheduled it so early, so quick. So you might see in my Streamlabs, in my YouTube later on, or for tomorrow, another test thumbnail. It's only because I'm gonna have to go the long way home. See this bridge up here? That is a lot of traffic and it's not moving. And that would be my way home. So I am not going to sit through that traffic. But then again, those set of lights, that's a lot of traffic that way too. We're gonna try this out, see what Tony says. I may have yelled at someone who was being in once, not nicely. Yes, Charlie, you are correct. I know that Streamlabs, you can play with the bit rate. Anybody see my new thumbnail for Tuesday? Thumbnail for Tuesday is already out. You can see this baby. I bought this because I don't know where we're gonna fit all the luggage traveling down or all the merch coming back home. So I'm not even going to put you in I'm gonna keep you in my, oh, you know what's gonna happen? Stupid. Let's see, what was gonna happen was Bluetooth was gonna kick on, and so was the Wi-Fi. You can adjust latency as well. That helps reduce lag. Yeah, I get it with Streamlabs. With this, none of it you can. But all right, so I'm in my car. I'm gonna plug in. If it does end the stream, thanks everybody for popping in. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Consider subscribing. Time for Duncan. As long as Suzanne's not listening. No, I don't. No. Hold on. Let's plug in, but let's see what happens. You're still in my gimbal. All right, I am plugged in. And I am charging. I am still here, but it's telling me an external mic. Oh, you know why? Because I'm connected to my truck. Can you all still hear me? Can everybody still hear me? I'm just wondering if everybody can still hear me. It changed mic. Yeah, so you're hearing me from my car now. All right, but you can still hear me. Okay, but good thing, Tony, is unplugged. Am I charging? I'm plugged, I am charging, and the stream is still on. So maybe it's a Samsung thing, because it's definitely not an Apple thing. If that makes any sense. If anybody wants to go for a ride, I'll take you home with me. There's still 16 wonderful people here. Why not? Try unplugging. All right, let's try unplugging. I have unplugged. The external mic is disconnected. That's all it tells me. And Tony, I'm still live. I have unplugged and I am live. Let's see how this does in the car. Going through different areas and see how the service holds up. I just shut the gimbal. I did. Anybody wants to stick around? We're gonna go for a little drive. We'll drive home. I won't be able to read the chat as well, but let's see how this works. Yeah, Tony, it's maybe it's a Tony thing. Yeah, it might be a Samsung thing. I do know, Tony, when I used to plug in my maybe I should close the windows, but I don't want the AC on. Yeah, okay. I'll turn the AC on. Just so you don't have all the slots ever after. What's going on? What's up, Tom? Oh my God, how am I gonna go home that way? All right, this is brutal traffic-wise, but whatever, we're gonna go this way. Yeah, you might hear a lot of things. I have a lot of water in my trunk right now. What was I saying? My old gimbal, if I was to plug in the phone with my old gimbal, just the phone, not the charger, not to charge the phone, just plug in the gimbal, the phone would die. Not the phone would die, the gimbal would die. The stream would continue, but the gimbal would shut off if I plugged in the phone. So that was weird. It could be, right? Could be a Tony thing. Yeah, Tom, just trying out a new app. Again, not new to me, Prism. I'm trying to find better quality app to use in Disney than the YouTube app. I should have turned over there and went around. That's what I should have done. Again, 720. The YouTube app is great, but easy, everything, you know. I just want better quality if I can find it. So far, so good. I don't know if you've seen my opening day debacle at Cedar Point, but that's why I was constantly starting new streams. I did not, Tony. Sorry for that, but I did not. But yeah, it didn't happen with me, so maybe that's a good thing. Carlos wants to know if you got my message over the weekend. Oh, I did. Tony, yes. No. Tony, I'll message you if you don't mind. I saw your message and I will message you as soon as I end the stream. I'll send you something. Whatever you put out, I'll enjoy it with a massive amount of jealousy. Yeah, Tom, I mean, I guess you missed it by a couple of days. Tom, Slots Ever After. If anyone doesn't recognize him, it's Tom Baker, who used to be in the chat a lot. Still is, as you can see, he's here, but just using his channel name. He was supposed to be down here, French Quarter, the same week we're going down. But I guess, well, I don't know why, but changes had to be made, unfortunately, for them. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. Again, if even, you know, I'll still stream. If anybody pops on, great. If nobody pops on, whatever. But, you know, I love watching everybody stream, and I definitely, there is no jealousy of anyone. Definitely not. That's not me. But I said it during my solo trip. I'd love to see one thing once, just once, for me. I'm gonna go this way because that's a lot of traffic, and this will be so much faster to get home. I know, squirrel. I'd love it just once out of those 8 days if I got shared out by YouTube and all of a sudden there's 100 people watching. That 100 person mark would be awesome. I think the most I've had is 60. I believe I got up to 60 during my solo trip. I know I got up to over 50 during the family trip once. But it'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be cool. Get the 100 likes and get shared out, or, you know, whatever. Just once. I'm not greedy. I just want to, you know, have that feeling. We're like, wow, 100 people watching. That's awesome. But again, if 5 of you show up, I will stream the same way as if there was 100. Guys, sorry if I'm not reading the chat right now, but I'm trying to get... And if my wife is watching, she knows what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to finagle my way around Fall River traffic and school buses and all this other good stuff. If this light stays red, I can catch up the chat. If it doesn't, no, it's not. Okay. Bear with me for a second as I get around everybody. Haha. Monarch moments, Garrett. What's going on? Is Prism working better than the YouTube app? Garrett, I don't know how to answer that because I've only used it today and for a little bit, an hour now. It didn't tell me I was lagging anywhere, and nobody said I lagged not once. But again, I was in a small area with good service. I was not in Disney. So what I can say from my experience, and Garrett, I know you've used Prism before. From my little experience right now, and I will stream again maybe once or twice more to keep testing this. Then again, it hasn't even told me I've lagged now in the car either. It's working the same way. I think the picture quality is better. I know it's better. I am streaming in 1080, even though people are telling me it's 720. But I know I set it at 1080, and if I didn't, then I'll try to fix that. But how far are you from Twin River? Will you be there Monday? I've been to Twin River once. Which one, Kevin? There's 2 Twin Rivers. Which one? The one in my town, I've been to once when it first opened. I never went back. It's too small. And like I just said, it's in my town. I can walk to it from my house. And no, I will not be there. But Garrett, you know, I guess it's working well. It hasn't spot lag at all. Hasn't done anything. Could it be just a lot of luck right now? I'm sure it is, because I've heard Lincoln, I'm 35 minutes away. I live in Tiverton, so there's the other one in my hometown. 2 Twin Rivers makes it, right? Well, there was the original Twin River. It used to be Lincoln Woods. And then it was bought, and they built this one. Trying to scroll back up without crashing, not doing anything stupid. Let's see if I missed any chat that I should be reading. Don't blame you. I think you can. Please hit the thumbs up. Oh, I appreciate that. You do really good at Disney. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. Well, I'll definitely be watching your streams. Tyler, thank you for that. And I will definitely be streaming for you. And definitely twice a day. I will be doing my morning streams. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I stole from, and I'm sure other people did it, but I stole from Charlie and Stacy, the Nerd Herders. They do that morning chat before they go out to the parks, and I started doing that, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing that morning talk because I get up early. I love going out. It's still, you know, nice and, well, I mean, whatever coolness there is in Disney, but it's cool. You go out, start your day with a little 30-minute stream, and then get off. Oh, I'm fine. I'm not even reading that much of the chat, Dan, right now, but thank you. Yeah, the Tiverton one's really small. If you're thinking of gambling, don't. God, like I said, I live in the town, and I go to Foxwoods. I go to Connecticut. We did get some good resolution when it worked well. All right, it's something's blinking at me. It's telling me I'm lagging or something. Did I just lag there? Because it was trying to tell me something, but I couldn't read it. We did get some good resolution when it worked well at Disneyland, but for some reason it didn't work well back in May. Well, Garrett, in the defense of Prism, Disneyland is not the easiest to stream. You can admit that, because we've seen Josh, Resort TV 1, be out there with all the technology he uses, and he struggled out in Disneyland. Or his West Coast crew. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get over and catch this. Okay. His West Coast crew, Britt, he struggles in Disneyland. Disneyland is just a tough park to stream. Yeah, it was blinking at me. It was telling me something. It did lag. Good. Well, I mean, not good, but it was telling me that it was losing connection or something. And if that's the only time it lagged just now from all the way down there to here, folks, if you're seeing what I'm trying to do here, I've left myself a lot of room for me to the next car because I am going to try to switch lanes real quick and take this left because that's where I need to go home. And I'm hoping somebody's sleeping in that turn lane and I can cut off in front of them. And it doesn't look like it. Looks like everybody's awake. Yep, awake. Oh, that guy's coming quick. Awake, awake, awake. Yeah, you're all awake. That's too bad. Yep. All awake. Well, it's pointless now because the light is turning red. So I will go around and cut across the parking lot. No, we didn't have the same lag in the same places at Disneyland with the YouTube app, and it wasn't a place we didn't have problems. All right, I know what you're saying then, Garrett. Well, we shall see. Again, Garrett, I know you just popped in, but you know, Walt Mouse Talk, he's dying to get out of YouTube app, and I don't blame him. I don't. And hopefully, I'm hoping Jeff and Angela will try the same thing, but gotta find the right app. We're all fed up, and I think everybody can admit to this. Everybody's fed up with YouTube only being 720. And you get into a certain area, it lags. Well, everybody's got lag. That's not what I meant. It gets blurry, it pixelates, and it's annoying. It is. I hate having to tell Jeff, you know, airplane mode it, refresh, because it got blurry. I hate doing it, but it happens, and I know it happens when I stream. So if we can get into a 1080 app, it ain't gonna do it. If anything, it'll drop down to 720, but it's not gonna get blurry. It's not gonna get pixelated, and that's what we're trying to find. But like I told Walt when he started trying it, Garrett, is you get, and I see it on your stream. I saw it on your streams. And other people, because I know other people use it, they just don't admit it. I saw it in those streams where it spot lags. It's a 1 to 2 second lag, if that. It's really quick. But if it happens twice, 3 times in a minute, 10 times in 5 minutes, it's still, you know, it's still a pain. It's telling me I'm lagging now, but it doesn't stay on. Transmission. Transmission, something. You'll never remove lag. Just got to make sure people stick around for the content between. Right. Yo, you'll never get rid of lag. I'm sorry. The greatest stream is lag. And there's no perfection. What's up, Pete? Yeah, we're testing my road rage, all right. There is no perfection. Nobody's perfect. Not even the ones with 160,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers, 10,000. Nobody is perfect. You'll never find perfection. I don't care how hard you try. It does not work. I am just trying to find something a little bit better than the YouTube app. That's it. Making sure I didn't miss anything. We tried it again in June and the same bad lag all over Disneyland. All right, well, we're gonna try it. Yeah, lag's gonna happen. So we're gonna try this again, probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll go out and about. Maybe, I know we got a little road. We gotta go somewhere tomorrow. So, well, I don't care. I don't care if I say it. I need to go buy sneakers. I need better sneakers for Disney. These are starting to get a little, these are a couple of years old already, so they're starting to wear. So maybe a little road stream. I'll let Suzanne drive. Maybe, this is my pickup. I'll let Suzanne drive, and maybe we'll try that. I don't know, maybe I'll take a ride with Ethan somewhere and go stream from somewhere else. But I want to test it again. I want to test it more before I go down. That's what I definitely want to do. But again, worst case scenario is I use the YouTube app. So, but what I do want to test is Garrett. I don't know if you want to text me after, because I was going to reach out to Walt. I scheduled this test, but it wouldn't let me connect to it. So I don't know if that was a glitch on my end. Pete wants shoes too. Sure, Pete, no problem. You want some oh my God, what do you call those? Oh my God, not knee braces. Damn it, what do you call those things? I used to own a pair when I used to do tile and stuff. But whatever, forget it, it's not funny anymore. It's a good thing to try new apps. Call us to see if you can find what works well. Yeah, again, Garrett, not looking for perfection, just looking for something a little better. But like I was saying, it wouldn't allow me to connect to the stream I scheduled. So I don't know if it's because I scheduled it too early. So I'm going to schedule a stream now when I get upstairs. And then connect to it tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. So whatever, I'm just going to put tests to whatever and just connect to it tomorrow and see if it connects to it tomorrow. Because I don't want to have that issue. I don't want, all my streams are scheduled already. With thumbnails and everything. So I'm hoping I can use those. So we'll see what happens. But besides that, listen, hey, 22 wonderful people here. I haven't even said it, and I don't even need to say it, but thumbs up, no thumbs up, that's fine. It's a test stream. It is what it is. But I appreciate the ones of you that came in and helped me out, because I needed that. I needed the chat's help. Let me know what's going on, because all I can see is what I see off of my screen. And of course, on my screen, everything looks perfect. Every streamer will tell you that. It always looks perfect on your screen. You can't tell if it's lagging. You can't tell. Well, it'll tell you if it's lagging. You can't tell if it's blurry. You can't tell if it's pixelated. The sound's awful. You don't know. So I appreciate every single one of you that came in and helped. Thank you for that. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. And if not, that's fine. Tonight, Pete is live. Resort TV 1's live. All our friends are live. I'm going to be watching a little bit of Resort TV 1 because my niece is at Magic Kingdom for her last day. And I don't know, I just like to see her and her fiance walk by. Yeah, so that's it. Besides that, check everybody else out. My partner channels. Pete McDevitt will be live tonight with the Red Sox game. Go Sox, need to win. I could choose the Braves, Red Sox World Series, my two favorite baseball teams together. Would be awesome. But if the Sox lose, let's go Braves, please. Yeah, Pete McDevitt live tonight after baseball with his hangouts. I might be passed out by then, but we'll see. Depends how the Red Sox are doing. And Jeff will be live tomorrow. Walt will be live tomorrow. Everybody's live. And all the new faces. Andy, first time I think I've seen you in my chat. Appreciate it. Unless you changed your name. Thank you for being here. And this Kevin Kessler. I believe I pronounced that wrong. Keller. And I read that quick. Kevin Keller, hey, thanks for popping in. New Hampshire native. But he knows a little bit of Rhode Island. And yeah, appreciate all of you. Subscribe if you're new. And Tuesday's home stream is going to be fun. Yeah, I knew, Francisco, you were still here. Go Dodgers. Yeah, boo. All right, how do I end this now? You know what? I got to pull my phone off his holder because I don't know how to end this. Tony's still here. How do you end the stream? Oh, it says end right there. You moron. Wow. Couldn't get any easier than that. Change name was Andy. Oh, Andy and Cheryl. Okay. Well, I saw the flag and it made sense, but I wasn't sure. All right. Well, thanks for popping in. All right, hit end.